Mark about this handicap today is that he meets Leardet, who you saw running on so well in third place that day at Sandown. He meets Leardet on a stone, 14 pounds, worse terms, for only 2 lengths. So that is quite a turnover, John.
And certainly on this softer ground, it's not going to make his task any easier, but he is a real athlete, this horse. And the race that we just saw him running at Sandown was his first run of the season. He improved significantly for that run to win at Ascot. And another horse that ran in that race was Atlel. And at this meeting last year, Atlel won the Lanzarote hurdle and had Wonderman quite some way behind him that day. He was a little bit disappointed and dropped out quite tamely from the second last at Sandown, but before that he'd run 2 good races, one in the race at Warwick where Wonderman was a faller.
Yes, Atlal, you've got to forget the Sandown form, because you've got to assume that Atlal for some reason had an off day at Sandown to fancy him here. We're just seeing Old Virginia in the right of your picture there. He's won his last 3 races at two at Fontville and 1 at Windsor. He's gone up 10 pounds for those 3 victories, but this is a good deal hotter competition. Nevertheless, he's in winning form.
And one who's also having his first run of the season is Sacrador. John Mackey sent this horse down, John, a really good trainer. Wouldn't have sent him here for the benefit of his health. And he ran some really good races last year, particularly when he won at Chepstow. I thought he looked particularly impressive.
Yes, and wound up the season running a real good race in the Scottish Champion Hurdle. Sacrador, I quite agree. If he's fit and on form, it'd be difficult to give him nearly a stone, which Wonderman has to. But they're lining up. That's the one I fancy, Leardet. They're lining up, and over to you, Graham.
2 miles in front of them, 8 flights of hurdles to jump, and this Royal Garden Hotel handicap hurdle. And Leardet is a front runner. Stoneflake has made the running in the past, and good sparks in the firing line too. And Atlal is tucked away out the back along with Wonderman and Ketty on the inside, but those are the last 3, Mi Babe and Sacrador taking quite a keen hold, and at the front it's Leardet who's putting the pace with Stoneflake, and good spark between those 2. They come down to the first then, and at it Stoneflake on the right and Leardet and good spark, to Old Virginia back in 4th, and then Sacrador with very low head carriage. We can see easily from our camera in the inside of the course as they come down towards the 2nd, and Stoneflake the leader. No fallers at the 1st and 2nd flights. Stoneflake, the pace is strong in this testing ground. From in 2nd place, good spark, and then comes Leardet and Old Virginia and Sacrador and Mi Babe and Wonderman and Atlal and Ketty the back markers. But I must say, I would imagine the jockeys are considerably happier that the rain, the lashing rain, which has affected us for the first 2 races, has stopped, and of course the visibility so much better. And the packed crowds at Kempton, looking away down towards the 3rd flight, see Stoneflake 10 clear of good spark in 2nd. Stoneflake comes to it, Sean Keithley takes it well with good spark in 2nd, and then Leardet on the inside together with Mi Babe and Wonderman and Old Virginia quickly to the next, and it's still Stoneflake clear of Good Cause and Mi Babe going in pursuit, and Sacrador on the inside. Ketty is the back marker, Wonderman is wide, Leardet is in that chasing group, so too is Atlal, and they swing right-handed and make their way down towards the halfway stage in this 2-mile handicap hurdle. They've jumped 4, and it's Stoneflake out on his own, clear by some 15-20 lengths to Good Cause, and Mi Babe showing 3rd, and Wonderman and Leardet just losing his place, Leardet, as they turn into the back straight on the extreme left of the picture now, that darkish jacket, or 2nd from the left as we look at them. But Stoneflake has it clear by some 10 to 12 as they come to the 5th, and Stoneflake comes to it, hits it but gets away with it. A chasing group now headed by Wonderman, the horse with the white face, 2nd from the right, and Mi Babe going well, and she's 2 lengths behind Wonderman. And then Good Cause, Atlal gets close from Sacrador and Old Virginia and Ketty. Leardet is the back marker of the main group, and Stoneflake is coming right back to his field. He's only clear by 3 or 4 now as they come to take the 3rd last. Stoneflake over it by 4 to Wonderman in 2nd. Atlal travelling well goes 3rd. Mi Babe on the inside holds 4, Old Virginia 5. Then behind these, Leardet tries to get it going again. Sacrador's near the back now. Ketty is making a forward move, and a long-time leader, Stoneflake, has been swallowed up as they start to turn into the home straight, and it's Stoneflake with Wonder Man on the outside, Old Virginia in the blue jacket really cutting through the pack on the outside of the field, and behind these Atlal starts to make ground too, trailing the main group now is Good Spark, and Stoneflake is giving up the ghost next to the rails. But Wonder Man, the top weight, has the call to Old Virginia, the improving horse in the blue jacket. Luke Harvey gives that one reminder as Atlal and Richard Dunwoody, he's getting closer too on the inside. These are three clear of Leodead, who's staying on, and M.I. Babe when they come down towards the second last. And it's Wonder Man the leader by 2, and he takes it well from Old Virginia in second, and M.I. Babe and Atlal having a battle with Leodead at the back of the pack. Good Spark has been pulled up. They've got one to jump, and it's the top weight. Wonder Man striding it up well from Old Virginia. Wonder Man by a length, and Old Virginia takes it wrong, and he can't find any more as Wonder Man piles on the pace, pulls clear by 4 as they race up towards the line. Wonder Man has it clear by 5 at the line, and Wonder Man is the winner. Old Virginia is second, and it's going to be desperately close for third, with Atlal and Leodead in a photo 3-4, a gap of 5 to M.I. Babe, 15 to Sacrador and Ketty, and one of the last to pass the post was Stoneflake, because Good Cause has pulled up. The result then of this Royal Garden Hotel Handicap hurdle race, the 11-4 favourite has won it. That's number 1, Wonder Man, in the colours of Mrs. Shirley Robbins, trained up a Lambourne by Jenny Pittman, ridden by son Mark, after the 8th of the season for him. Second is number 6, Old Virginia, and the judge calls a photo to separate the second and third. Atlal and Leodead are in that picture.
Poor old handicapper, you can't help feeling slightly sorry for him, because Wonder Man is improving at a rate of knots, and the handicapper hasn't yet anywhere near got hold of him. He has just about got hold of Old Virginia, although that runs a tremendous race. Going to the second last here, Wonder Man possibly guesses at it just a little bit. There's all's well, he got a fraction close, but it never looked like checking him, and from there on the only question was whether he'd negotiate the last. His jumping still doesn't absolutely fill you with confidence, but perhaps when he has fences to jump, he's certainly got the class.
I spoke to Jenny yesterday, and she said that he does jump fences an awful lot better, but he's a top-class horse. I doubt whether you'll see him running a handicap hurdle again. He was given the second horse the best part of 2 stones, and to be perfectly honest, I would imagine that he got to the front an awful lot sooner than Mark Pittman would have wanted him to, but he was all but running away going down the far side. It would totally surprise me to see him taking his place in the top-class hurdle races from now on.
First, number 1, Wonder Man, the 11-4 favourite. Second, number 6, Old Virginia at 8-1, and there's a photograph for third place, 9 round.
Jenny Pittman absolutely delighted with him and delighted with the ride her son Mark gave him, slowing the field down when he got to the front, and that puts the mother-son team in top form for Toby Abias, who of course is coming up in the next. Incidentally, the ground clearly not that soft. They ran 3:55 for the 2 miles. That's 2 seconds faster than the first race and only 7 seconds slower than the standard. So the ground, they're still going through it. And of course, Desert Orchid likes that, and he's on next.